today we'll be looking at how we can scalp gold using Mega Smash strategy. Mega Smash strategy on the 1 minute time frame. Alright, so the first thing first is to load moving average 21 EMA on the MT4. 21 EMA 21 EMA on the screen. Okay, that's my 21 EMA. I'm going to change the with something elaborate. Now the next thing to do is to separate the timeline with horizontal lines for every 20 seconds, 20 minutes, I beg your pardon. So the next 20 minutes at 12, the next 20 minutes at 20, next is at 40, the next is at 0, 0, 20, 40, 0, 0, 20, 40, and 0, 0. So with that done, the next is to mark up where the support and resistance is. Okay, to do that, for this particular section, I'll mark up the close of the last candle before this vertical line, and then I'll highlight the close of the last candle in this particular section before this vertical line. So this is the close here, and this is the close here. Now from this close to this close, I have an upward movement of price. So I'm going to divide this particular area into two. Then I'll mark up support or resistance, okay, with a shape. And in as much as I have the divided parts, and I have price rising in this particular section, so I'm going to I have a rising, so it will be a support. If I have a drop of price, it will be a resistance. So this particular place will be a support. All right, so the next section, for the next session, this is where the price closed before this vertical line. Let me move this away. So I'm going to divide this particular square or rectangle, as case may be, into two, and that's division. We have price from the top drops to the bottom, so this is a drop. So I have a resistance in the next section, so I'm going to draw a shape of where my resistance level is. So the midpoint of the upper section, that's where I'm going to place my resistance demarcation or shape. Okay, so I'm going to place the support or resistance here, but before that I have a close here for this particular section, and I have another close here. So I'm going to move this down here. Let me take this away. So the price closed here, and price also closed here before the vertical lines. I'm trying to draw support or resistance for this place, So to do that, I have to look at the close before the vertical line here and the close before price close, the last candle before the vertical line, close of the last candle for the vertical line. So I'm going to divide this into two. Okay. And in as much as we have close to close a drop, so it's going to be a resistance. I drop the shape and place the resistance shape there, like I have here. Now the close here to the close here, the close of this candle has also another drop before the vertical lines. Let me take this away. The close of this candle before this vertical line and the close of this candle before this vertical line, we have a drop, so I will have a resistance. So dividing this into two for me to have my resistance at the midpoint. I have my resistance at the midpoint. That'll be here. Okay, and then the next one from the close here to the close here before the vertical line. So this is the close, this is my close, from this close to this close, this candle close to this candle close. Talking about the last candle before I plot my vertical line. So I'm going to divide here so that I can plot resistance or support level on this particular section. So dividing that into two. So anytime I have close to close giving a rise of price, then it will be a support. So I'm going to draw the support shape. Support, the midpoint of the lower section is my support. Okay, so from close to close is the price rose. Okay, this is the close of the last candle before these vertical lines. Then I'm going to divide that into two. Close to close is also going to be a support. I'm going to draw support for the next section. At the midpoint, that's where the support is. So I haven't done for this particular column, I need to do it for this column. So to place support or resistance in this column, I need to find the close here before the vertical line and the close here, close of the candle here. So I'll move this here. Then I'll divide this particular rectangle. I'll divide it into two. I have a drop, so it will be a resistance. Anytime I have a drop, it will be a resistance. Anytime I have a rise, to be a support. So let me plot the shape for the resistance. Midpoint of this particular square or rectangle, as the case may be. Now I need to plot support or resistance here. So close of this last candle before the vertical line to the close of this candle before the vertical line. That's very close to each other. So all I'm going to do is to place the shape here on the two horizontal lines. Place the shape here on the two horizontal lines. Okay. I haven't done that. Close to close. This is the close of the last candle before the vertical line, the 20-minute vertical line for the column. So I'm going to divide this particular rectangle into two. Now price close here and price close at a lower, so that's a drop. Whenever I have a drop from close to close, I'll have a resistance. So I'm going to put the shape for the resistance on that section. Okay, so that's that, and this will continue until market close. But for now, I'll stop here because this word price as stop. If price stops here, I also measure close to close with a horizontal line and plot support or resistance for the next column. All right, so the next thing to do is to connect the close, price close, not the price close, connect the right hand side, midpoint of the right hand side of the support or resistance. So I connect this midpoint here to this midpoint with diagonal lines. This midpoint 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 to this midpoint on the right. Okay, midpoint to midpoint on the right side with diagonal lines. Midpoint to midpoint, diagonal lines. Midpoint to midpoint with diagonal lines. So that's done for the connection. Now the next thing to do is to plot shape. Okay, plot shape, triangular shapes. Now to do that, we have a support here, and we have a resistance here, and we have the support here. All right. So that shows price dropped. It moves from a low to a high and then drops. So I'm going to change the color to yellow to show bearish price move. I'll change it to lemon to show bullish price. Now from here to here, it drops here. This is the last point where price dropped, where the resistance and support dropped. I beg your pardon. The resistance and support layers or levels dropped. You can see a drop. From this point, it rose and then dropped. So I'm going to connect that with the triangle shape from here to here, and this is the last stop for the drop. Okay, now from here to here, we have a rise up to this point. So I'm going to change the shape to line. Okay, to represent bullish price move, bullish price forecast. Okay, from here to here and down and up here, we have the movement of the support and resistance levels. So from here to here, we have a movement, downward movement, projection. But from here to here, we have upward movement, projection. And from here to here, down to this particular level, we have downward or bearish price projection. I'm going to use a yellow triangular shape to plot that. Okay, so from here to here, we have the projection. So it's projected to continue to go downwards. Around here, it was projected to continue to go upwards, but the price shoot up and then breaks the triangle. So how do we use this strategy? When you have price slide through, through the you have price slide through between support and resistance. This is support, this is resistance. Then that's bearish. So you have a bearish price movement here. And when we have a price, slide up between support and resistance, just like what we have here. Just a minute. Just like what we have around here. Around this point. This is a resistance, this support, and you see price from this low slides between. And that's bullish. In short, a break above this Okay, it's where you enter your trade. Okay, and also when you see price slide between, for bearish, this is support and this is a resistance. Price slides through, that is a bearish move, just like what we have in the upper part of the chart. This is a bearish move of price. Okay, just like what we have here, price drops between support and resistance. You can see price drop this low, and price rises between resistance and support. You can see price go that way, and you can see this triangle also shows, this is our rectangle, yellow rectangle, yellow triangle, I beg your pardon, also shows price is likely to drop. But if price is able to slide through here and bounces on this green triangle, line triangle, and continues up, then price is likely to continue to rise up. But for now, price is ranging. Range top on the 1 minute is around here. Range bottom on the 1 minute around there. So price dropping towards the range bottom. So you might look for selling opportunities in line with this particular mega smash. Mega smash, how do I call it? Analysis. All right. So you won't think of buying until you start to see price break the resistance. This is a resistance. In as much as price is under it, this shape serves as a resistance. So in as much as price gets to it and drops, we expect price to continue to drop downwards until it breaks the range low as far as the screen can show. Okay, so that's that for how to use mega smash strategy to trade gold. The screen zoom 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so one from the lowest zoom, 1, 2, 3. Okay, it's okay. 4, 5. That's the max. Out of 5, the middle one, the middle zoom is okay. With that, you can plot your screen high or range high, and then you can plot your screen low or range low. Okay, so that's that for the strategy. It's a good strategy. Try and get used to it and see how it can help you on how to trade gold. All right, that's that for today's video. If you enjoyed the video, why don't you go ahead and smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, share the video, drop comments, ask questions below the video, and then you can visit our website. I wrote an article on mega smash strategy to learn more on how to use mega smash strategy to trade. So you can visit our website www.beanfxtrader.com to learn more on how to trade gold. Till I come your way next time, please bye for now.